on, Hedwig, let's go to the meeting with the Gavin sir that's interviewing us. And I dropped you, Hedwig. Oh, who cares? Come back later. Yeet. Hi, I'm Harry Potter, and this is
Gavin.
And today we're going to be talking about my first year at Hogwarts and the Sorcerer's Stone. We are doing a book and movie review. So let's get started. So, when I was a kid, I got dropped off at my aunt, uncle, and cousin's house, where I lived up until I was around 11. And one day, a letter shot through the door, addressed to me, which I hadn't gotten mail in 11 years, basically. So, my uncle saw it and ripped it, because I don't even know why. Well, I know now. And then, like a couple days later, letters kept shooting through everywhere, and the house was flooding. So he drove us to this weird house on an island, and then the door busted down,
And suddenly a man came out. He was very tall, and he came over to Harry. He woke up the front of him. And he came over to Harry, and he said, "Harry, you're a wizard." And he took them to a place called Hogwarts.
Before I went to Hogwarts, I went to Diagon Alley and got my supplies, and then got on the Hogwarts Express on my way to Hogwarts. On that train, I met Ron and Hermione, who turned out to be my two best friends. One day, we saw Snape limping weird, who is a professor, a potions master at the school, and we got suspicious, so we went to talk to Hagrid.
And when they were talking to Hagrid, Hagrid told them about this stone, this sorcerer's stone, that could give immunity to anyone who interacted with it, I guess.
Possessed it.
Possessed it, yes. And he also he's accidentally added in something about a person named Nicholas Flamel.
So, after that found out, obviously, me, Ron, and Hermione decided we were going to go get past a dog, 3 heads, that Hagrid also mentioned. So once we got there, we saw music playing, which was its only way to get the dog to sleep, so we knew somebody had already broken in to the tunnel. So after we went down this tunnel in this restricted area of the school, we decided, maybe this is not a good idea, but we were just whatever. So we dropped down the tunnel where we landed inside of Devil's Snare, and we were it was tightening us, and we were ah! And then Hermione, being the smart person she is, got us out of there, where we went into a giant game of chess,
which was controlled by them. But the problem was that there was 2 teams, and they both had to be on one team.
So there was the 3 kids against the different mysterious chess pieces, where Ron got hurt
And had to make a trade for the king.
They won the game, but Ron was still injured, so Hermione decided to stay back with him. Once they finished their chess game, or checkers, it was chess, yes.
It was chess.
We went into this big room where we saw this mirror that showed you what you wanted. And in there was Quirrell, who was Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at our school. There was voices telling him what to do, and it told me to look into the mirror, where I suddenly felt my pocket way down, and I realized that the Sorcerer's Stone was in there. And that's what Quirrell wanted. Quirrell had took off his turban and had revealed another man who was part of him, where whenever Harry touched him, it would hurt him.
He would feel a burning pain.
Killed Quirrell because Harry's touch hurt him. And Harry had saved the day and helped them win the House Cup, along with Ron, Hermione, and Neville Longbottom, another fellow student. So, I'm Dylan, and yeah, this is Gavin, and I really enjoyed this book/movie, but I did think the book was better, and I would definitely give it a 5 star.
Out of what?
5 out of 5 stars.
Oh, pretty good. Yes, I think it was a very good book. I would probably give it around like 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5 maybe. Like, I don't know. I feel like it was a really good book. My favorite, probably the 5th or something like that. But yeah, it was a really good book series by J.K. Rowling.
I like all of the ones that I've read so far, and yeah, it's a really good series, and I definitely recommend it, and you better read it, or Harry Potter will be very disappointed in you.
Oh, it's Hedwig. Let me go down. Whew.
Time to go home.
Yeet.